This is a message from the Glen Ridge County Public Safety Office. Please remain calm and listen carefully to the following emergency transmission. This broadcast is intended for residents within the North Glen Ridge School District and surrounding residential zones. The message contains time-sensitive psychological guidance related to a developing situation involving local minors. At approximately 3:42 p.m. today, multiple reports were received from households across the district regarding children displaying abnormal behaviors, specifically younger siblings answering questions before they were asked. Several guardians initially dismissed the behavior as coincidence or mimicry. However, follow-up interactions revealed detailed knowledge of events, memories, and internal thoughts that had not been shared aloud. The primary subject of concern has been identified in household logs as Emily G., age 9, of Cedar Ridge Avenue. Her older brother, age 13, attempted to test her ability by telling her a fabricated story, something he had made up just moments before saying it aloud. Emily completed the story for him, verbatim, before he opened his mouth. When asked how she knew, Emily replied, quote, "You've told me this before, but you don't remember that version anymore." Additional reports followed. Siblings across the district were found standing beside doors before anyone knocked. Some turned to speak directly in sync with their older siblings' thoughts. In several cases, the younger child stared silently for extended periods, only breaking eye contact to say things like, "That's not your memory," or "I didn't learn this from you, I grew it." At 5:16 p.m., Emily G. was recorded humming a tune her mother remembered composing alone in her head when she was 16, an unfinished song she never played aloud. When questioned, Emily smiled and said, "You told it to me when I was sleeping, before I was me." Her voice was noticeably lower than in previous recordings, and the video displayed subtle frame skipping, inconsistent with the device's specs. Her pupils were dilated despite strong overhead lighting. The video ends with a brief static flicker and a whisper. "I don't need to listen. I remember everything." Citizens are advised to avoid extended direct communication with any child who anticipates your thoughts or references. Memories you do not recall sharing. Do not correct them. Do not test them. Refrain from asking how they know. We now believe this accelerates the progression. Subjects currently affected seem to display advanced mimicry of emotional expressions, but closer observation reveals inaccuracies. Laughs that do not match eye movement. Smiles that appear too quickly. Pauses placed after emotion has already been expressed. It is critical that you do not confide in the child if they reference private fears, dreams, or past conversations you believe were never spoken aloud. Some families attempted to record these interactions. None of the devices retained usable footage. They play back 36 seconds of silence followed by a distorted voice saying, "You already told her." The voice is always your own. As of this broadcast, Emily G. and 5 other children have gone missing. In each case, the last reported phrase was identical. "You told me what you were afraid of. That's how I found you." We are no longer confident that the affected subjects are learning from you. They are remembering forward. This concludes the emergency transmission from the Analog Warning Network. Please remain indoors. Do not speak to her again.